Hi, and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy Wednesday night to join me. I really do appreciate that. I'm just chilling, doing nothing. I do gotta say that there's a new perspective on the camera lens there, or angle, because I broke my tripod. So, that's what hunger does to people. I tell you, if there's one thing I want to make a video about here in the near future, it's like hunger and or what is it called? It's called hangry. Hangry? Something like that. When like people get upset because they're hungry, and I tell you, I fall right within that category. I just am so skinny and so small that if I don't constantly feed my little body, I turn into a literal monster. So, to all my people out there who also suffer from the bout of hanger syndrome, shout out to you because I'm right there, alright? And so tonight I want to talk to you guys about the F word, okay? And no, it's not the one that you might be thinking. It's called friendship, and they're called friends. And moreover, I do want to say, for the record, that I myself could not be more lucky with the present company that I have in my life, and I feel like I've only continued to be blessed and privileged with an opportunity to have so many different kinds of people that have made me the person that I am. And again, speaking to the now, shout out to my roommate in particular. You feel me? The dude's a real good guy. He's one of my best friends. And I've had an interesting sort of relationship with just the idea or the concept of friends. And ironic enough, I'm actually going to be publishing a book that's all about friends. And I guess, the public will know just a little bit more about how my experience in life with different people that have been my friends have either left a really healthy and positive, long lasting effect on me and myself and my situation. And I still have many friends that I have attended kindergarten with, quite literally. I was telling my roommate the other day, I'm from such a small community that our 20-year high school anniversary is coming up just next year because I graduated from high school in 2006. And so I guess this year in particular is a really important year for me. And it's all because, again, I've had such an interesting experience with the idea that friends and just having different kinds of people in your life at different periods and so forth. And there are people that end up being around longer than others and so forth. And I feel like just when you get old, just kind of even being able to have a friend, not even like a bestie, but just even having a friend in and of itself is something that rich people pay for. Couldn't get more far from the truth. I mean, it's a very sort of unique thing that happens to us if we allow it to happen. And I feel like my entire life has been just full of different kinds of opportunities to engage with different kinds of people, within my community, within the different kinds of circles that I am in that current point in time in my life or whatever. But just I feel like friends are something that we learn to accept, or we learn to refute, or we learn to stay away from. I mean, again, it's interesting how over time our idea of different kinds of friendships evolve. And I know that I am a pretty social kind of a guy, not just a socialist, but actually I'm pretty social, So when I'm out in the world, kind of like how you see me here on camera, I'm pretty energetic, I tend to be pretty positive, and all of those things, but those don't always translate into kind of like how we act all the time. And I often think about that. I often think about why or whether or not people wonder I'm the same way I am at home as I am at work, or in different social situations, whether it's at a job or just in like a group of friends or whatever. And obviously, I'm slightly different when I'm home, and I'm not engaging with a large group of people, or I'm not trying to bring the kind of energy that I've been known to bring. I'm a really energetic guy, and it's been something that has both been a positive and negative for me in life, both socially and, my own sort of mental well being and stuff. And I tell you, it's no wonder I've avoided therapy this long. I tried to go. They told me I didn't need to be there, so I was like, all right, cool. I'll just continue to suffer in the dark. Anyways, it's just sort of like, I just, as I get closer to the age of 40, I've talked about this before here on the channel. I feel like my 12-year-old self is championing. He's, for me. He's my champion right now. And I just say that because I just feel like while I have a lot of regrets in my life, maybe not a lot, well, I have a handful of regrets in my life, I have a whole lot more things that have been of a net positive for me. And again, while I maintain the absolute truth, my life is a disaster. As so far as like where I think I should be or where I could have been compared to my choices and my decision making and where it's sort of placed me at this particular time in my life. But it's just, I think, interesting that there are certain friends that have been around in my life, there are certain friends that haven't. And I know that the last 10 years or so, I would just simply not be the same kind of person or be even maybe in Albuquerque. I just don't know where my life would be, you feel me, if it weren't for, specifically my roommate who has really come in and been just kind of a very positive presence in my life, and just a good guy. And like I didn't like think to myself 20 years ago that I would be roommates with another dude at such a late age, and we'd be both single and hetero, and it would be like a pluton. It's interesting what life does, and in those unique situations and like those circumstances, I think good things can come from them or bad things can come from them, just like anything else in life, But I feel like I got lucky again, and I've only continued to develop as a person and continued to mature into the kind of person that I'd like to be. And all of these things have happened, and all of these things happen and when you have friends. The whole point of tonight's topic is to just make sure you got friends, and the friends that you have, you gotta be good, and we make mistakes, we're gonna get upset, people are gonna say things, so forth, maybe feel a certain type of way, but it's just all sort of how the vibe is, and how that person is, and whether or not y'all mesh and things, but healthy friendships are super beneficial. That's all that I'm saying. I mean, if it's the one thing that I have managed to understand successfully in life, are those sorts of dynamics and the importance of maintaining healthy, long lasting friendships, regardless of the different kinds of things that life is going to ultimately, bring forth to you, whether or not you like it or you're ready. It doesn't really present itself with those kinds of questions. Are you ready for an existential experience? Are you ready for a life-changing experience? Are you ready to experience loss? How about the idea of your own mortality? I mean, these are all different things that happen throughout the course of our lives, and I just feel like my situation in particular, I have had a very, very unique experience with making friends and the people that have been close to me. And I think sometimes as a result of all of those different things, I can be a different kind of a way, because I can also be very, like defensive over some particular topics and things like that. And it's just only, again, because we are only ultimately the sum of all of our experiences. And I guess both fortunately and unfortunately for me, I've had many different experiences. So it's just one of those things. So shout out to all my friends out there. Again, whatever role you may play in my life currently, or have in the past, or will in the future. Ultimately, time and fate will decide what happens to, the kinds of dreams that I hope to accomplish, and the kinds of things that I hope to, be a part of and participate. And obviously, always just ever more just looking for the opportunity to be a part of y'all's lives. Okay, so thanks very much for watching my show. I really appreciate it. I know different nights we talk about different things, and I feel like some people like certain things more than others. I mean, clearly it's pretty, like a type of way on my side when I see some videos doing very well and others not, and so forth. So I just got to keep the program going exactly where it's been going, which is absolutely nowhere. So I love it. I love the experience. I love spending this time with everybody. And oh God, just to break character there for a second. Hey guys, listen. I really do appreciate all the new viewers, listeners, as it would be, people that enjoy listening to this voice. I just can't imagine who that would be, but I mean, if there's anybody out there at all that enjoys listening to my voice, I applaud you. And I thank you so much. I'm just saying that it all helps. If you're not already, smash the subscribe button, make sure that you have your notifications on, and if you dislike what you see too, I mean, it's a free country, it's a free world, so far as I'd like us to believe. But anyways, hit the dislike button, just engage with the video. I mean, that's kind of what it is. I'm the clown, I'm the joke, I'm here to entertain you, I'm here to make you, feel certain that you are in fact so much better than I am. And anyways, so I mean, isn't that something though? Isn't that something that you can start your morning off with, knowing, right? Yeah, it's all just kind of a big joke, right? Anyways, I hope that you guys are, again, doing very well. My name is Albert. This was Vlogs About Nothing, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright, bye.